be your best bet. Mostly sunny skies as well during the day today, and we should see generally clear skies during the evenings and night. We're going to stay under a ridge of high pressure, so rainfall few and far between. Doesn't mean we won't see any rain, as we did earlier across parts of the metro area. Another little shower coming out of Luling, moving into the west bank of JP, as the showers that did develop today were fairly limited, 10-20% rain coverage, and that was really thanks to a little weak upper low that is off the coast that helped us out with some rainfall. And so for the next several days, rainfall is going to be very difficult to come by. We are at a surplus for the year by over a foot and for the month of July. And it looks like we'll be wrapping up the month of July on a drier note, but still wetter than average. 92 is our current reading, and that was because of some nearby rainfall. It started to knock our temperatures as we were well on our way into the mid-90s at Kenner, got up to 93 degrees, then with some scattered showers nearby, no official rainfall at Kenner, the temperatures came down, and then over the last several hours have started to rebound back into the 90s. And notice more low mid-90s, unlike the last almost 10 days of afternoon readings in the 70s and low 80s thanks to rainfall. That is not going to be the case. This is going to be the normal. Heat indices into the triple digits, and at times 108 to 110 and higher. We have a heat advisory in effect through this evening at 7 o'clock, and we will see another heat advisory for tomorrow. Here is that upper level high. This is going to dominate over the next several days. And this is that little weak upper low I was talking about. It may have helped to trigger a few coastal showers, but I think we're going to see that little feature during the day tomorrow. And notice how most of the rainfall across the southeast is out well to our east. That region kind of falls under the more eastern periphery of this upper level ridge, which is going to dominate for most of the week, which means rain chances fairly limited and high temperatures staying above average. So low mid-90s will be more the norm through the next several days. Now toward the end of the weekend, we're going to see this upper troughing. What that will help to do is kind of weaken the upper high over the southeast and east coast, and also bring us a chance for some scattered showers, thunderstorms. Not an abundant, but at least a few more as we head into the weekend. This upper troughing is also going to be in the long-term key to the future of whatever tries to develop down in the tropics, turning away possibly from the Gulf of Mexico. Here's what we're looking at. We've been talking about this potential going back to the middle of last week. Well, now we're watching for some potential in the next several days. Doesn't look like we're going to see anything in the near future, meaning through Wednesday, maybe even into Thursday, because the little wave that the Hurricane Center is watching, you kind of see kind of a broad circulation on satellite. There's nothing there. In the near future, it is going to be dominated by this Saharan dust. So anything that would happen doesn't look like it would be very quickly, and doesn't look like it would be a very strong system because of that Saharan dust kind of limiting it. Here's what we're looking at. The potential for development may be somewhere between this Thursday through the weekend. We got the upper troughing that will start to help weaken the upper high. Now the models, the Euro and the GFS, are in almost two completely different camps. The Euro has been indicating a stronger system. If it happens that way, it will more likely feel the tug of this upper trough and have more of that turn kind of right along the western periphery of this part of the Bermuda High. The GFS, though, has been indicating a much weaker system, which means it really doesn't feel the kind of pull of that upper trough, and several of the member models of the GFS ensemble kind of have it going all over the place as basically just a rainmaker. So at least in the near term, we're not going to see anything. Long term, we're more likely kind of rooting for a more organized system, because if that were to be the case, it looks like it would kind of follow along the upper high and stay off the East Coast and out of the Gulf. As of right now, none of the models really indicating any threats to southeast Louisiana. We'll be watching it. The heat will be our main concern, with not much in the way of rainfall, then slightly better chances for scattered showers this weekend and early next week.